Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What up, gangsters? Yo, today, different video idea. I know because I've forsaken my Unturned community that I somewhat built over the course of a few months of me just talking about stuff and Unturned and playing it. I love that game too, by the way. It took up a lot of my time and I really did enjoy it. But yo, feel like an old person looking back on old photos. But that's exactly what we're doing today. So join me, grandsons or granddaughters, probably just grandsons. There's no, come on. In looking back on some of these wonderful screenshots that I've taken in Unturned over the past few years. This isn't all of my Unturned screenshots. Now, I've been playing Unturned since it released on Steam. In fact, that's where I met a very close friend group that I have still to this day. It was on Unturned back in those days. But we're looking at some of these screenshots that I just happen to have on this computer because, hey, you know, you own a computer, you upgrade it, you change things, and so I've lost a lot of them. I might look at some of the Steam ones at the end for a little bonus clip, but we're going to look through literally all my screenshots, and I'll kind of explain significance behind them if there is any. But it's cool. It's a little slideshow, a little PowerPoint presentation right now. So coming in hot with this one, I bought this for like $25, and I thought I was a G, but I remember that. I was really hyped about that. It was my first energized hypertech. Looked really cool. Obviously, I didn't have anything going on. I was at this time, because anytime I go into the Unturned community when it comes to trading, I always market flipped. That's how I made a good bit of money the first few years when the mythical market came about. Hence my absolutely atrocious outfit. Looks like I got a little green nose with that radioactive particle falling in there. But yeah, so we move on here. I took some glamour shots with it. And then this is it. So just a little catch up. I took a huge break after this. And then literally I found this beautiful man by the name of Originally, which is spelled wrong. But he's a scammer. He scammed a lot of people, but he did have a lot of good items, and I bought a majority of my big inventory when I had one from him. And this is where I bought Divine headphones. Now the thing about, listen, if you've watched any of my videos in any recent event, you know, or not any recent event, or at least in the past few years, you know that I have like a freaking boner for rainbow earbuds and Divine earbuds because truthfully, they are very rare. They're probably the rarest mask slot with rainbow and Divine particle effect. And I know people put up antlers up there. Antlers look disgusting. Headphones, there's a lot of them. They look better, but there's a lot of them. But earbuds, not that many of them. So I found Divine earbuds, and when I played the game in past, I thought they didn't exist, so I had to buy them immediately. So I bought them from the dude. Bought obviously another Divine crown because Divine crown themed as heck, looks really dope. But that was like my first comeback. I took a few shots with that. I was hype about it. This is on ACRP. I'm gonna have a lot of ACRP pictures because I just love them so much. That's probably me with the rainbow headphones. I think so. I don't know. Here's some dude that was driving around a little lag machine on Unturned. This like a thing with ACRP. Generally speaking, it's boring as heck. I don't know what it is nowadays, but I've seen some videos by some other creators that were pretty well known on AC, and they don't freaking care for it. They say it's garbage, and I probably is garbage. Little known fact, here's a little guy, a little fella down here next to the sign. His name is Carbon Monoxide. He was a pretty nice lad. I think he was racist. I don't know. But just sharing some good moments together, driving around on a bus with the Russian flag on it. Now, Russia's a little bit of hot water, but that's okay. We're moving on. Here's a cool little sky base. Wasn't really a fan of this over here. They're crucifying someone, but nonetheless, that's okay. Just hanging out on this little sky base here. Got Carbon Monoxide again. And we got some other random people that I have no idea in the Discord up here. I have no idea who these people are. If you know who they are, let me know. Because if odds are you're watching this video, you're part of the ACT community at one point. Here's another one. There's mass KOS going on. You can kind of tell here. ACRP was pretty known for just having KOS sessions. But yeah, you can see these little outline here. We could just murder people. I think I contributed a little bit, maybe not. But I'm trying to remember who's in this photo. This is Doug. I don't know who's behind him. Probably his home dog, Z-Man or whatever. I don't know. And then this is some random dude. No idea who he is. I can't really recall of his name. But just a little photo I took with the ugly set again. Got the double rainbow. Pretty dope. And this one's really dope. So this is when High Tide came out, and honestly, I swear, no one had a clue that the effect existed. One thing I've noticed over time with the Unturned like market, when new effects were released, back in the day, freaking people didn't have a clue, man. They didn't have a clue what an effect looked like. I remember I rolled around, people were like, "What's that effect with the fishes?" They had no idea what High Tide was. And High Tide still this day is a pretty, at least I think, is a pretty rare effect. I haven't played this game in over a year, so be sure to correct me if I'm wrong. But I just showing that off. I thought it was dope. Took a couple shots with it. And this is me flexing my inventory. At the time, you notice I have doubles of stuff. I have 3 rainbow crowns. What the frick do I need? 4 rainbow crowns. Holy cow, I have a lot of rainbow crowns. So the deal with rainbow crowns, or not rainbow Viking helmets, excuse me, and rainbow crowns, I was under the impression, see, back to the originally character, I bought a lot of stuff from him, but he liked buying up a bunch of these rainbow divines, because obviously they're limited, you can't get them anymore. So he'd buy up a bunch of them, and he'd kind of control the market on it. So I said, hey, that's a good idea. There can't be that many of them around. So I bought like every rainbow crown. I had a Viking helmet. I had about like 6 of them total at one time. For no reason. People think this hat's ugly, and it is ugly. And so that's what's going on with here. But this wasn't the screenshot. This wasn't the purpose of the screen. The purpose of the screenshot was, you see the dragons? Dragons were broken on, I think, just Easter Island cosmetics, because I think this is the second crate to include the effect. So they're broken. I actually took the screenshot, forwarded it to Nelson, let him know that it's broken. I think like a month later, it was all fixed, or a couple weeks later. So that's really cool. I was kind of mad because I liked it. This is a classic Ack build. I got a couple shots. Just build a giant dome out of just random stuff. And I had a full wealthy set, as you can see, and I loved spamming that. Just seeing all the fake Bobucks just falling all over the place. Junk was hilarious. Notable people in this photo. I don't remember his name. He is like Bear or something. His name was Bear. He was on there for a few months. No idea who this is. And this is Rudolph. If you have been around Ack, you know who Rudolph is. That's Rudolph right there. A couple more photos. At this time, I was building a lucky coin set, and I couldn't find the pants, so I did this. And then I ended up finding the pants by some dude that had a market restriction, but he wouldn't sell the pants, so I was pissed off because I wanted a full lucky set. But that was that. See, this was just a wholesome moment for Ack. Ack is known for people just killing each other. This was just a community here. I have the screenshot, I think, on Quaish, where I'm just like, just gamers gaming collectively. This is what it is, gaming community. This guy, he's notable. Don't remember his name. I sold him that for PayPal. I was kind of hype about it. I don't really recognize the other people. But, yeah, it's a really wholesome moment there. Oh, Phoenix. Phoenix is pretty significant, too. Don't know where he's at. He was, like, very close with most of the people. Yeah, that's about it. I took a bunch of screenshots of it. It was a good moment. A happy moment there. This we were trying to cover... I forgot what city it was on Washington entirely in a dome. We stopped doing it. It was a big waste of time. But this freaking homeless community popped up. And I thought it was funny. He said this dude, homeless, will work for food. And this dude's rival homeless, worked for food. I found that hilarious. Him, I don't know who he is. I want to say it's like Slav something. And this is, I think, what's his name? Ben? Frick. I can't believe I don't remember his name. He's very notable. I love that guy. This one I bought a full meta set. Pretty cool. I unboxed this Bonanza Storm brand mask, which again, Bonanza, another one of those kind of somewhat rare hats, so it's kind of cool. I got double banana going. I was like, ooh, monkey double banana. Took a little shot with that. That's what I was talking about earlier with the wealthy set, dude. Look how ridiculous. You could just stack wealthy and it just rains an absurd amount of Bobucks. It's a lot of Bobucks right there, man. Got a Fire Dragon Sushi. Got another broken Ice Dragon. I actually bought this hat for like 20 bucks. See, I missed the mythical community because back... You probably still can. I just haven't been investing in it. But you can get some snipes, man, with on the market. I thought 20 bucks for this was a steal, man. I think I resold it for more. I don't know. It's another wholesome moment. I can't remember this dude's name. I freaking know who he is. I'll have to figure it out. I'll eventually figure it out. For the sake of keeping it a 10-minute video for you to digest and really consume and understand what's going on, I'm going to cut it off here. Stay tuned for part 2, though. I'll literally probably post it a day after. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this wonderful video. I surely did, looking back, and I'm so looking forward to sharing more of these moments with you. So stay tuned. Peace.